Guys, Fies here with a head shave. Today is going to be a nice shave because it's warm outside in Georgia, and I've got Glacial Peach by Stirling. One of my favorite peach scents. Actually, I've got three peach scents right now. I had like five of them. I had this one, James by First Line Shaving. I've got it somewhere. Oh, here it is. This is the Splash by First Line Shaving. Very nice scent too. Um, I have a couple. Well, I have the Ariane and Evans one, peach and cognac, and I had the PAA one, and I had a couple other ones, but I kept these two, and I'm actually gonna be piffing the Ariane and Evans peach and cognac. But this might be my favorite peach scent of all time, um, and that's saying something considering I was born and raised in Georgia. And we are the peach state. Um, we are known for our peaches. They're nice, juicy, sweet little fruits. And, we love our peaches. So, I've been on peach growing farms that have some of the best tasting fruits I think I've ever had. Um, and yeah, so enough about peaches. I'm a little hungry if you couldn't tell. Um, had a late night at work. I was up. We did a lot of emergencies between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m. and I've been up all night. I had about 2 hours of sleep total, and then I had to go into work at 9 a.m. and they let me go home early. Let the whole call team from last night go home early because we were just so exhausted. So I'm getting in a nice head shave to relax and enjoy the rest of my day off. So, Glacial Peach by Stirling, and as the glacial part will tell you, it is mentholated, which is amazing for me in my head shaves, as you all know. I started off with the PAA Peach Cube, and this is also mentholated. And the brush, as you can probably tell by looking, is the PAA Solar Flare. Beautiful knot. It's a 24 millimeter, very soft cashmere type knot. I will link everything that's available below. Not the peach stuff is not available because it's winter. So I mean, but here I don't really care. I don't care about doing stuff seasonally. I just use whatever I want to use. For the razor, I went with another Stirling product that I really enjoy, and that is the Stirling ST. Sorry, like I said, I'm tired, so you gotta bear with me today. The Stirling ST, very beautifully polished, nice razor, very efficient or aggressive, whatever you want to say. And I have decided, unless I am testing something, I will only be using Nasset blades in this razor because they pair perfectly with each other. Um, very smooth so far. I didn't have that much growth, but I tend to get better shaves, and my skin tends to be happier when I go only 2 days between shaves for my head shaves. Stirling soaps tend to run about $13 and some change for the full size tub. And the full size is 5.8 ounces. Might be able to see that there. And you get really good value for your money. Now, for head shavers, one thing you gotta be careful about is there is a good amount of overhang with the blade tabs. Yeah, you can see that. So just watch around the ear. If you are new to head shaving, I recommend you pulling your ear back. Try to have not slippery fingers like mine. Try to have like a little towel, hand towel or something. Dry your fingers off like I just did. Because what I've done before is I'll be holding my soapy ear and my ear will slip while I'm shaving, and that's not good. So you may have noticed a little bit more activity on the channel. That's very good. You're gonna start seeing more from me, from Scott, from Adam, John, Christian, and we're all in on this. But we need your help. Not only for the subscriptions, we appreciate that, but give us some advice. Tell us what you want to see. What kind of content do you like? What do you not like? Just let us know. We are very open to advice and criticism and all that good stuff. If we do stuff that a lot of people tend not to like, let us know. If we do stuff that people tend to like, let us know. We will keep doing it. Oh man, this is smooth. I hope you guys can hear that feedback because it's awesome. So when I sold this razor, before I got this specific one from Matt Fox, I had one that I bought originally from Stirling when they first came out. And like I said last time I used this, they don't produce these anymore because they were such a pain for Rod and Mandy to produce. They're made in the USA, very well polished, very well made, and that just gets expensive, especially when you're outsourcing it. You're not machining your own stuff. Sorry, I had to focus. I kind of felt the blade dig a little bit in my ear, but I caught it, so hopefully I didn't cut myself back there. This is an aggressive razor, so if you're not paying attention, it will catch you. But what I was saying was, it was very taxing on Rod and Mandy to produce this razor. So they only made a limited batch, and I had it and I loved it for a while. Then I fell out of love with it, and I started getting other high-end razors. I love those, and I use those a lot, and I stopped using this as often. So then I started getting bad shaves when I did use it, and I used it on my head one time, and I just got an absolutely terrible shave. And I was like, you know what? I'm not using it. I'm not enjoying it. I'm going to sell it. So I sold it. I missed it. I bought a new one. Very nice first pass. This Stirling soap lathers so easily for me, and the quality is just beautiful. Especially for the price. It's about $2 and some change. I'm not gonna do all the math and stuff, but it's an awesome price point for an awesome performing soap. I mean, I know the light is not great for this, but the lather is just perfect. Very slick, feels great on my skin. It's tallow based. Lathers very easily. Very minimal work is done to get a good lather. Now the scent is just straight up peach. Just straight up peach, and it is the closest thing to a juicy, fresh, ripe peach that you will ever find. And again, that's coming from a Georgia boy that grew up loving and eating peaches. This is the closest thing you'll ever find to juicy peach scented soap. I promise you that. That I've tried at least. And I've tried several. I'm going to focus here. The hard part that I find of making these videos, especially head shaves, is talking, knowing what you're talking about, which is hard by itself, saying it kind of correctly, shaving at the same time, and then on the head shaves, keeping the correct angle, which is key. Angle and pressure on these head shaves, so important. So combine that with me blabbering, and not always focusing on my angles and pressures, can increase your risk for cutting yourself. Luckily, it hasn't happened so far. I think I caught it. Sometimes you can feel the blade start to dig in, and you can catch it. And that's what I ended up doing. I got lucky. Now I'll tell you, this razor is a little bit tricky to shave with on my head, for me. I tend to do better with razors that have a more steep angle where you're riding the guard more than riding the cap. This one you need to ride the cap a lot more. Something about my head, just the way that gravity and shaving your head and all that stuff, I just tend to do better with razors that require a steeper angle. That's why razors like the Rex Ambassador tend to be my go-to head shaver, because the Rex Ambassador is really well with a steep angle. This razor also requires a lot of finesse. A light touch where you're almost pulling away from your skin. And again, with the head shaves, the angles are different, because the head, especially if it's head heavy, right? Because it wants to lean this way. And if you're on your head, gravity is going to push it on your skin. Versus right here, it's going to go down. on your head, it goes on your head skin. So you kind of have to be careful with pressures on your head. Now, when you're going kind of sideways like this, it's a little bit easier. It's more similar to shaving your face. But when you are, I'm going to relather that before I do too much. When you are shaving the top of your head like I am right now, you need to be careful with pressure. Are there any head shavers that watch this channel? Let me know below. Comment if you shave your head, what you prefer, what razors you prefer, if you have a preference. A lot of people like the leaf razor, and I had the leaf. Wasn't for me, but it's a great razor. Well made. Man, that's smooth. And by that, I mean my skin. This is such an efficient razor that I'm just going to do some touch-ups. And I'll be done. If I didn't mention, I don't remember. If I didn't mention using the PAA leather bowl, it's my new daily driver, complete with the dog lick mat. Works very well for agitation. Let's see. I think everywhere else is pretty smooth. Just a little bit on this side, touch up, and a little bit on the back of my head. And I can definitely feel that menthol. So if you like menthol, this is the soap for you. If you like peach and menthol. And it's a sweet peach, juicy peach scent. But it's not it's obviously it's gourmand if it's peach, right? But it's not like a candy peach, if that makes sense. It tastes as close to a fruit as you can get with a soap. If I had to compare it to PAA's peach, that one is more, has more floral notes to it, to my nose. And this is literally straight up juicy peach. Very nice slickness, residual slickness from the Stirling. These peach scents usually come out springtime. So if peach sounds like your thing, spring or summer is when I would look for these. I'm going to finish rinsing off and I'll be back with the post. Alright, and I'm back. So after the shave, I rinsed off and I used the PAA Allen block. And there was zero stinging whatsoever. Very smooth shave. And I'm going to finish off with the matching splash. Shake it up a little bit. Oh my gosh. The splash is even better. No stinging on my head at all. Very nice. Put some on my face. I'm gonna put a little bit more. Why not? Love this stuff. And you know, if you go out and people think they smell peach, that's not offensive. People like peaches most of the time, especially here in Georgia. So I'm gonna smell like peaches for the rest of the day. A little bit of menthol cooling, which is great. Awesome. All right. Recap. I used the PAA Peach Mentholated Cube and the PAA Solar Flare Brush. The soap and the splash were the Stirling Glacial Peach. Very beautiful, juicy, fresh fruit peach scent. Just amazing. Very smooth shave with the Stirling ST razor with the Dallas handle. Brand new Nasset blade. Very smooth. Felt great on my head. No irritation, no cuts or anything like that. So very enjoyable shave. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to comment whatever you feel like recommending to us, what we were doing well or not doing well. Let us know. And let me know if you're a head shaver below. And thank you for watching and see you next time.